The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a new live stream, 9 AM Central European time, Bitcoin daily, every single day on the dollar. We do this live stream because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is affecting our alt. So we gotta know if it's going up, it's going down, what's happening. And you know, yesterday we had a big dump. Today we're gonna see what's happening. You know, today is day after the Armageddon. You know, there's a lot of talk about El Salvador. You know, El Salvador was buying like 400 Bitcoin. You know, there is also Bitcoin is being accepted in El Salvador. See, they're accepting Bitcoin here. This is Starbucks. And now they're taking, you know, Bitcoin exception. You know, so, you know, Bitcoin definitely something's happening with it in El Salvador. Unfortunately, not in Norway, but in El Salvador, you can buy for Bitcoin, you know, stuff. So people are trading Bitcoin. So just press, you know, scan, press, accept, Lightning Network, whatever they're using. You know, it is happening. Now, there was a guy in the chat said just right now, I wrote, just saw the news report in BBC. I don't know if it's full rise, or maybe just protests. I said that there is riots in El Salvador causing the BTC because BTC crashed. But you know, on Twitter there is nothing about riots, El Salvador riots, or something like that. Latest. Let's not put El Salvador access to the internet, and you all accept to lift them up out of poverty. Okay. People in El Salvador protest the new Bitcoin law. El Salvador became the first country to adopt. See, 8 hours. So Bitcoin does nothing for people at El Salvador. The only people who will benefit from this are Bukele, his rich shitcoin bros, and the American parallels. He's bending backwards. You know, I don't know if this is actually true, if they are actually, you know, protesting or not, you know, but you know, yeah, they don't like Bitcoin. I mean, what kind of normal person doesn't like Bitcoin? Like, imagine your country is accepting a currency that's not controlled, and you are protesting against that. No, we want government, you know, IMF, World Bank currency that can drop down, go up whenever it wants, you know, where they can impose, you know, sanctions on our country, just, you know, and say, you cannot get loan, you can get loan and stuff like that. Yeah, we want to be controlled by the World Bank. Who would want to protest against that? You know, who would want to protest against Bitcoin? Like, imagine your country right now starts accepting Bitcoin or gold or whatever, and you go out in the street and say, no, we don't want freedom. No, wait, we don't want freedom. We want to be controlled by the banks to be, you know, we want to be controlled by the, you know, the big guy. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So whatever kind of protest this is probably, you know, any protest in the world, doesn't matter what kind of protest this is, you know, protest you know, about the trees, about the Bitcoin, about I don't know, green t-shirts, I don't know, whatever kind of protest it is, there is somebody behind that protest that's funding the protest. Okay, so find out who is funding this against Bitcoin protest, and you will come, you know, you will understand what's happening. Any protest in the world, doesn't matter what kind of protest it is, any protest is always funded by somebody in the back, always, every single time. Sometimes it's some small company, sometimes it's big company, sometimes it's small money, sometimes big money, sometimes it's, you know, some organization, you know, and stuff like that. But always, every single time, 100% time, all the protests are funded by somebody in the background. Just know that. That said, find out who is funding this protest, you know, you'll figure out, you know, what's happening. But I have really hard to believe that most of El Salvador is like, no, we want dollars, you know, we don't want Bitcoin, we want dollars. Like, rent alert, left my, I don't know, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal, Now, that said, there is this guy called, I don't know if you know this guy, but there is this guy called Coinskid. And he just posted a thing. Let's see, top here, people, maybe Coinskid, people. There is it. Okay, people. Coinskid. He just posted a very nice thing. Not this one. This over here. I don't know if you guys saw this, but you know. Why is the sound so low?
Their spirits were sunken and low. Their
Follow the
bags
money.
weighed more than a ton.
The late adopter goes the late conspiracy. No, but it's true, man. It's true. All the protests are like funded by something in the background. Like there is always some kind of you know, some kind of thing in the background.
And every short got a margin call.
Why sad music? This is not sad music, man. This is the most bullish thing you can see. When the bull became...
The candle's green came fast and tall. Each wick was bold, quick to stun. His eyes burned red and his horns did moan when the bull began his run. Now fortune smiles upon the need. His bags of gold gleam in the sun. The outer stream of his balance sheet, and every bear is left with none, since the bull began his run.
Xcode. So, CoinSkid does, of course, 8 hours ago, the low of tracking golden bull run, the perfect storm, 200k is months away. So, you know, you follow who you follow, you know, CoinSkid is still bullish, I like that. Props to the guy that can still be bullish, but I'm on more on the realistic side. This was a Phantom I was just looking at. I'm more on the realistic side, and I'm still waiting to see how this is gonna play out. You can see here that we closed above the 200 moving average up here. Above it here. Okay, guys, let's we're gonna stop with you know, the stuff and see what's actually happening with Bitcoin. So yesterday we closed below a very important level. Where is my levels? I think I removed the levels. Well, here are two of the levels, 47,000 and 52,000. Don't mind the Fibonacci, like that never happened. We didn't do Fibonacci, guys. You can see here that the first level that we didn't want to go below, we broke below that. You can see here we closed below the blue line. That's actually a bad thing, guys. That's actually a bad thing, because we said this has been creating higher lows all the time, and right now we broke this trend towards the upside, and right now we are creating lower lows and even dumping even more. So this is definitely confirmation of the lower low, and right now we are continuing dumping more. So this first line of defense got broken, got taken out. So what's the second line of defense? That's the 200 moving average. That was up here. Now right now it's a little bit down here. That's the 200 moving average at 46,000. So this candle, we still not below the 200 moving average. We still got this candle down here. We are gonna see how this actually plays out, and also the 50 moving average on the daily is coming for our support right over here at 44,400, give or take. So these are the two next level, maybe even because this over here, this one got broken. You gotta zoom in real nice. Okay, this one didn't get broken, but then, you know, down here, yeah, this one didn't get broken, but this one up here, the first one did get broken. This one didn't. So right now I think we should be focusing on the 200 moving average and the 50 moving average as support, because right now we are looking where we're gonna get support. We are looking at what level are we gonna bounce. Right, that's what we are trying to figure out, because I don't know how many of you have been here yesterday, but yesterday we have been explaining how this stamp over here was really important to actually finish the move, and we also been explaining how the, you know, previous bull market got, you know, stopped out by this move, how this stamp down here got stopped out by this move, and how this move towards the upside got stopped out by this move. So this move is finished after this move is finished after this, and this move up here is finished after this. So right now we are no longer looking what this move is gonna get. We are not very interested in this move. What we are really interested in right now, it's how this move is gonna you know, if it's gonna continue towards the upside or go to the downside, because everybody we are expecting some kind of dump, although I became a little bit bullish up here. I also explained why, you know, I don't want to reiterate myself, but this move, it was very important to finish this higher highs higher lows move towards the upside. Right now that happened, I'm really happy about that, because right now we can actually go towards the upside. Okay, it is probable. It is probable. There is a probability, you know, to continue towards the upside, and we are looking for this level at around 52,700 to actually break that, to be super bullish. If we break this up on the upside, we become super bullish. Everything is nice. Everything is dandy. Lambos for everybody. Somebody even gets two. That said, right now we still don't know how this is gonna play out. The first red candle is a terrible candle, close below this first level of the support up here. The second level of support lies on 200 moving average. Then you got a 50 moving average. Then you got a few supports down here. There is a lot of support on the way down, especially once we get to some kind of 40 levels down here. There's a lot of support down here, but which support will hold, we do not know. Okay, so this is how technical analysis work for you. There's a lot of people here now, so I'm gonna explain to you. This is how technical analysis work. We know where the supports are. We know how to find the supports. We know how to establish the supports. What we do not know, and nobody knows, not even Coinski, is where the supports are gonna, which support is gonna hold. What we do as tech analysis, we find all the supports and we try to pick out which of the supports are most likely to hold, and we say, okay, this support of 44,000 is good, this support of 42,000 is gonna hold, and if it does hold, we get the bragging rights. We can say, told you so, and so forth, right? Now, if it doesn't stop there, you know, nobody cares. But if it does stop there, you know, all of the YouTubers that, you know, picked the correct support, they get the bragging rights. They get to say, you know, told you so. They get to get new followers, and so forth. Now, the next support for us is down here at 200 moving average, the 50 moving average, on the weekly time frame. We got the two very important moving averages here at 10 and 20 moving average, of course, and also there is a support on the downside down here at so you can see there is a lot of supports, but nobody knows exactly which support. So we also try to look for confluence of supports, meaning we try to look how many supports are in actually one zone. Here is the maybe one zone, maybe there's some kind of trend line up here, then you know that might indicate that there might be good support, and so forth, but nobody actually knows which support is going to hold. So that's what we are actually looking for now. So this move to the downside is not dramatic in the sense until we actually start breaking down here at below of 38,000 level. Technically we will be right now 39,000 level, but this slow down here, unless we break the, you know, if we break 38,000, I think you know, we are probably gonna break the bottom down here as well. So you know, you don't want to break the 38,000, so that's some kind of like low level that can be very bearish for the price. But that said, we still got a lot of supports in between those two levels, between 38 and right now 45 level. There is a lot of support here, both 50 moving average, 100 moving average. There is this here at 42,000 level. There is also these levels up here at yeah, those are 44 levels. So there are some kind of supports here. We do not know which support is going to hold, so what we are looking for is support holding. And until support holds and shows us some kind of movement or upside, we are technically right now just going downwards looking for that support. Once we find, don't forget the 32. Yeah, well, once we are below the 38,000, like down here, it's already looking terrible. So you don't want to get below 38,000. You know, but if you get to 38,000, a bounce of 38,000, that's good. So I'm saying right now that this might be continuation, or this might be some kind of, you know, liquidation dump. And you know, people are all saying right now that, you know, this was manipulated and stuff. No, it was not manipulated. We got exhausted on the end up here. This is normal pattern. I've been explaining it. This is normal pattern that just drop at the end of it to the downside. This move to upside was not meant to happen. Usually what happens, it stops up here, goes something like this, creates higher highs, then goes sideways, and then just stumps on the way down. But on this move up here, it made a last pump to the upside and then dumped to the downside, and I wasn't expecting this. I thought actually, you know, I became a little bit bullish up here and started getting some kind of, hey, maybe I'm wrong, it's gonna continue to upside. But usually it just goes something like this and dumps on the downside, and that's a normal move. And I'm gonna show you Cardano did exactly the same thing. You can see here going upside. Now Bitcoin went up here and dumped down, but Cardano just did exactly how these moves usually happen on the downside. they get exhausted on the upside, and that just drop. Now the drop doesn't actually mean that this is going to continue dropping. The drop means just you get you know, you get people out of the market, and then, you know, price can continue going higher. The drop is necessary to push the price higher. That's a very important fact of the you know, psychology of the market, because you're trying to, you see here there's a lot of bullishness. People are pushing the price higher, and then there is no new buyers, so this is called exhaustion. It just kind of goes sideways, maybe a little bit up. This is called exhaustion, and once this exhaustion comes, you know, the only way you can push the price higher is by two things. You can either get new people in, like, you know, news spreading, hey, buy Bitcoin, and, you know, pump suddenly starts pumping because new people come in. But if you do not have new people in, you dump down, and what happens when you dump down? You get liquidations, you know, people over leveraging, and you get those people out of the market. You know, people have stop losses at certain levels. All the way down here, you know, you get stop loss, so you get those people that have stop losses out of the market. Then there are people that are, you know, seeing the 20% dumps, and they're like, I'm selling, man, I'm selling, and they are out of the market. So all of these people are right now out of the market, and what happens then? That's why this dump down here is very important. This dump down here is very important, because all of these people that went, you know, that got out of the market now can push the price. Once price starts recovering, they can come back into market and push the price higher. So it's a very important part of the psychological part of tech analysis, that price falls lower before it goes higher once you hit certain levels of resistance that you cannot break for a price, you know, to recover and continue up. But it's important to dump down to get these traders out of the market so they can FOMO back in at the higher levels and push the price more towards the upside. Now Bitcoin did the same thing. You know, it was climbing higher, hit some kind of resistance, and it was, I was expecting dumps here, but those dumps never came, and, you know, went up. I became bullish. Stuff happens, and then it dumped, you know, one last try before it dumps. One last try before it dumps. But it's a norm. There is no kind of manipulation. It was just exhaustion. You know, tech analysis saw this. They expected a dump, and then once starts, you know, the ball. Once the ball starts rolling, you know, you get these big dumps. It's not a big dump, but, you know, it is kind of, you know, ending dump of the more bullish move. You know, you have to reset the mentality to people. Too many people bullish. You know, you have to get them bearish a little bit before the price can move up. So I'm definitely looking right now to price for a price recovery and to go above this certain high. But I know also that we got to get above this level up here at 20. This is on Binance, 52,600 or something like that, 52,600, 52,700. Above this level to be super bullish. And once that happens, we're gonna be super bullish. But until that happens, we are not that bullish. We are not that bullish. So right now, what we are only looking for, we are looking for the support. We are looking for support. Doesn't matter where that support comes from. We are looking for any kind of support that can help us, you know, bounce towards the upside, towards the upside. Let's see also the weekly. These two on the weekly are very important down here. Yeah, just put them in the ballpark area. So you can see here, once we start breaking these levels, you can see there is two levels of confluence right now where there might we might get some kind of support. That's between 44 and 43,000. This is the first level of support where we might actually get the support need to climb up, and the second one is down here at the 42,000. So around 44,000 or 42,000. These two levels are very important. After that, it's kind of a big dump down to 38,000. If 38,000 dumps, you know, we're gonna start talking in bearishness. But until then, we are looking, you know, to bounce. We are looking to bounce. We are looking to bounce out of these support areas. How this is gonna happen, we don't know. Will it actually happen? Will we actually bounce? We don't know that either, but it would be nice if it does that. We only know where the supports are. We don't actually know where it will bounce. Now let's go to the small time frames. I'm gonna show you here on this is the 4-hourly time frame. You can see on the 4-hour time, and this is the 200 moving average. We closed below 200 moving average, went kind of sideways, could not get back above 200 moving average, went down. Now I'm also talking about how these things actually work. You can see these moving averages coming down for us. So I was expecting some kind of sideways movement before we actually hit the moving averages go down. Now this happened on the lower time frames, on the 1-hourly. You can see on the 1-hourly we went down all the way down, then we went stable, went to these moving averages, you know, tried to climb the moving average, could not, went back down and got crushed down. by the moving averages on the 1 hourly. So this is only 1 hourly time frame, but this is usually how it happens. You know, you go to certain levels, and when the moving averages are extended from you, you kind of go sideways before you know, continue towards the downside, you know, get pushed by the moving averages on the downside, or you jump on the moving averages like over here and then start climbing on the moving averages and you get out of the dump. Now the 1 hourly is not that important. The 4 hourly is a little bit more important. You can see here we are already dumping down a little bit. This can actually be a good thing for price, because once you know, these moving 10 and 20 moving averages will be coming for us quite soon. 10 and 20 moving averages. So if we dump something like this up here, once we get to the moving averages, we might actually start climbing the moving average. So you know, this area down here might actually give us support once these moving averages come. But right now the moving averages are kind of extend. This white one and the red one, I kind of extend on the upside. So we are still extend on the downside. Technically this is just price pushing the moving average towards downside, and once it comes low enough, it can climb on the moving averages and maybe get this up. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more sideways move, maybe even some kind of dump. I'm not quite sure if I'm looking at some kind of 20% dump again, not until these 4 hourly moving averages hit. Sorry, not until the price hits the 4 hourly moving average, especially 10 and 20 moving average. But once we start hitting the 10 and 20 moving average, you know, we'll see if that's gonna be a dump or a pump. But on the daily chart, you can see here like 10 and 20 is all the way down here, up here. 10 and 20 moving average is all the way up here, and right now this zone around 44,000 might give us you know, intermediate support, temporary support, but we'll see how this actually plays out. We'll see how it actually plays out, because like we just saw, around 44,000 level here there is a support, and around, what we said, 42,000 up here there's also a nice support. So this looks like most legit right now. This 50 moving average looks like it might actually give us some kind of help, because you know, the first one, you know, this big wick on the 50 moving average right now coming close to the 50 moving average, but I think this support might hold until these moving averages come down. Now, nobody knows how this is gonna play out. Nobody knows how this is gonna play out exactly on the dollar, right? But you know, this is how usually it happens with the moving averages. Moving averages start coming down with your price, and right now we're just going sideways, kind of a little bit down, kind of a little bit up. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how the price reacts to the moving averages, and especially these moving averages, 10, 20 and 50 moving average, how the price reacts once it hits the moving averages. Right now it really doesn't matter what it does. What matters is once we start hitting the moving averages, where we go up, are we getting above the moving averages, or you know, if we go maybe sideways, are we getting dumped down by the moving averages, so forth, so forth. So how the price on the 4 hourly reacts to the moving averages, because you know, by the time the price reacts to the daily moving averages, 10 and 20 moving, it can take a little while. I mean, it can just pump towards the upside, but that means also that means also on the 4 hourly it will just pump to the upside. But it's how the price reacts to the moving average that we are really interested in. So once the moving averages start coming, you know, after the price, and if we're gonna be looking if the price can break above the moving averages, climb higher. If it cannot do that, you will see that price kind of slowly gets crushed down below certain low levels, and then it just dumps. So that's one way to look what's gonna happen, you know, looking for the moving averages, how they track the moving averages. But right now it might give us, you know, because of 20% dump yesterday, 3-4% dump today, this area up here, it looks nice enough to give us support. It looks nice enough to give us support. You see there is a, if I can just draw correctly, there is a couple of very nice support lines up here that are giving us support, and especially the 50 moving average as well. So this area up here might actually give us enough support. It's either going to give enough support to go sideways before the, you know, we break the support, but I think this is enough support actually just you know, to see how it's going to react to the moving averages. And that's the most important thing right now. I want to see how the price reacts to the moving averages. So I don't know if this is likely to break down below this support right now. I don't think it's likely. Like, don't take my word, I don't think it's likely. It can happen, but I don't think it's likely, because we are extended from moving averages. Usually it's moving averages that pushes the price down. Now let's see how this looks on 1 hourly time frame. You can see the 10 and 20 moving average here pushing us into the support. So we're gonna see if the price actually managed to get up and then use the, because on the 1 hourly the 50 and the 100 moving average is a lot more important than 10 and 20 moving average. But you know, it's gonna be the first step to get up here above the 10 and 20 moving average on the 1 hourly. So that's basically how these things work. So we do not know how much it's gonna dump. We do not know where it's gonna have the support up there, or at 44,000, up here at 44,000 or 42,000, around here at 38. We do not know these things, but we know where the support areas lies. So what we are looking for support kicking in and pushing us higher. And when that time comes, we're gonna tell you where when that comes time. But until then, we do not know. That said, I'm not bearish. It's we need to get below this level down here. We need to go below 38,000. If you go below 38,000, you become bearish. This is bearish territory. This is bearish territory. Territory. And then you have if you go above 52,007, give or take. If you go up here, this is bullish territory. I think I misspelled it both times. It's okay. Bullish territory. Okay, so you got a bearish territory. So anything between these two levels, between the 52,000 and 38,000, anything between these two levels is trading game. It's trading game. Suntorp Agmastic, $5. Nice info. You're teaching me new stuff here. Appreciate the money, man. Love the money. Thanks, man. Good thing that you're learning. So what are people thinking right now? Hey man, look, 31/8/2020 weekly time frame BDC. Sure, why not? Okay, let's see what he's talking about. Weekly time frame 2020 August 31st. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Bust. It's a little bit different, but it's nice. This is start of the bull run, yeah. So let's see here. Nice catch, nice catch. Even here, it did the exact same thing. That's why I'm saying there is a good probability that it's gonna bounce to the upside. Even here, exact same thing happened on the small time frame. You go up, right? You start going sideways up here, right? Then you get to these moving averages, and then you kind of this didn't dump all the way down. It tried to get back up, but you know, eventually it did dump, because these moves usually dump. How they dump exactly? Do they go very nice angle like Cardano, or maybe some kind of a Bitcoin mover dumps, or something like this, straight up and then, you know, sideways a little bit up and then dumps? You know how these things work. Not actually that important, but you know, usually, you know, work something like that. You know, you don't want to have this move, curvature move, and then it dumps on the downside. But you can see here, once it dumps the downside, it found the support. It found the support, and climbed that support above. And what it get above this previous high up here. So maybe not this one, but this one over here, these highs. And you can see what happened once it actually got above those highs, guys. What happened? It pumped really, really high. And the same thing might happen here. That's why I'm saying it's really important to get above that level. Where is it? Here. That's why I'm saying it's really important to get back above this level up here, this stop, maybe even this stop down here, but this stop up here, 52,000, because if we found some kind of support here and climb back above this previous high, it just might explode. Because I'm telling you, up here, that's bullish territory. That's bullish territory right now. This move over here ends the ending of this move. So right now, if you can find any kind of support anywhere and bounce back above this level, that's a bullish move. That's, you know, kicking in. Tina, $10. Thanks, man. I appreciate the money. Love the money. All the money goes to my wife's iPhone, just so you guys know. If you haven't been here before, all the money goes to the iPhone. iPhone 13 coming in September, you know. So all super chat donations goes to the iPhone. So yeah, nice find, man, nice find. But what I'm interested in, let's see how this actually worked out. Let's go to the Binance chart and see this move down here. This move down here. Let me just see how the volume is on this this thing up here. Yeah, it's the same volume. Let's zoom in maybe a little bit. So you can see here, this move happens so many times and it's so natural. Price starts going up. getting exhaustion, you know, climbing the moving averages, cannot escape them, and at the same time price is going down, volume is going down. And when that happens, you know, the price dumps. It happens so often, it's so nice, and usually price dump. But it's not bearish move. It's just ending of the exhaustion, and it's a good thing because all of these people got liquidated, stopped out, you know, came out the market. Then price slowly climbed up above the high and then exploded, you know, and the bull run started, right? That's what happened up here. So down here, it might actually happen the same way. I'm not saying this is start of the bear market or anything. I'm not actually bearish. I'm actually a little bit bullish. I'm a little bit bullish right now until we actually break 38,000. When we break 38,000, it's gonna be kind of game over, right? It's gonna be game over down here. Probably gonna see some kind of low below 30,000 eventually. But right now, we are looking for support. Any kind of support that can push the price up. And if we can manage to get above the, you know, above this 52,000 level, that's gonna be super nice. Super nice. Trying, but morning, man, how you doing? Alexa, hi everybody. We need a little consolidation first. Yeah, I mean, this is not gonna, I don't know. I mean, I've seen, you know, I've seen V-shaped recoveries. I've seen, you know, go down, sideways recovery towards upside, just like here. You know, there's all kind of ways this can happen, but nobody actually knows how it's gonna happen. That's the problem. People say, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, you know. And, you know, thousands of people have thousands way of telling you exactly what's gonna happen. And one of those guys is gonna be right, and he gets the bragging rights. He gets to say like told you so and so forth, so forth. He gets the, you know, to sit on the high horse and all of that. I feel like I'm getting ready to buy the dip. I am getting ready to buy the dip now. If the dip is actually, you know, what I would like the dip to be, that's gonna be nice, because up here that's the FOMO area. You know, people have come up here, they're FOMO because the price is gonna just rise, and you know, you feel it, but you know something is not right. But down here something, you know, everything is right. Right now there is no FOMO. Right now you are buying support. If you get the support and the price continues up, that's low. You're buying low. You're buying the dip. That's nice. But we don't know if there's gonna be dip, or if there's gonna be dip after dip after dip. You know, that's the trick. So you're gonna see. I mean, if I see the support, if I see some kind of climbing, if I see any kind of bullishness in the market after this dump up here, I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the dip. You know. I was right, but I didn't listen to my own advice. Happens, man, happens. That's the fight you have to, you know. You can fight, you know. It's easy to fight against other people, but fighting against yourself, against your own emotions, that's the real fight. Here, how are alts still rallying even if BTC went down this hard? Alts are not rallying. Some alts are rallying. Some alts, like, you can pick and choose. Some alts are doing nice. Why? Well, when everything is dumping down, what are people doing? Well, people are selling. People are, you know, people are looking for other options. And when they see like two green coins out of 2,000 coins, what is gonna happen? When everybody's gonna pile on those 2 coins because they think it's gonna, you know, they're gonna make money. So yeah, some coins are in good right now. Harmony 1 went up 18%, but how could you know that Harmony is gonna pump 18% today, 20% today? Like, why did Harmony pump 20% and NG coin dumped 8%? Like, why did they do that, right? I mean, picking these, you know, butterflies out of the stack is really hard, Algo up 25%. Like, who could know that Algo is gonna go up 25% today? But right now, everything else is in red. People are seeing, oh, look that, Algo is going up. Let's pile on Algo, and Algo pumps. So everything, technically everything is in red. But yeah, there are like coins. But you know, how easy is it to pick these cherry pick these coins? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. So you know, the best thing is just to follow the market. TLR daily 50 moving average. The cross 200 move could either be golden cross or dead kiss if they touch and split apart. Yeah, I'm looking at the golden cross. So somebody also mentioned it. Let's clear up here very nicely and pull up the 50 and 200 moving average. So this yellow line, that's the 50 moving average, and this purple, that's the 200 moving average. And cross between those two, when a 50 crosses the purple line on to the downside, this is called dead cross, the dead cross. Now on the other way, when the purple, when the yellow crosses the purple to the upside, this is called the golden cross. So it's a bullish cross and bearish cross. This is bearish cross, this is bullish cross. And it looks like right now, I mean, even if it goes something like this up here, we can still get the cross. We can still get the cross, but it doesn't have to pan out in anything, and it just continue down. but it can be also a bullish cross and you know, give us support and continue towards the upside. So we don't know, the cross is not in, but somebody noticed yesterday that you know, this cross, that cross came, you know, almost at the very bottom of the price. So you know, maybe this bullish cross is gonna come at the very top of the price, because they are lagging indicator, you know, and once the price these moving areas start going towards that, people are already assuming they are gonna cross, and you're gonna get that cross. So once it start going up here, people start assuming, yeah, they're gonna come in. So it's kind of priced in, The death cross and bullish golden cross are kind of priced in. Don't forget the 3000 MI on the 36-hour chart. Yeah. How would that work out? Did TLR buy the dip? I did not buy the dip, but I'm looking for some kind of support, and if the support holds, I'll be there, man. I wish I sold ADA at 3, then put everything on algo. It's very easy to say, I wish I could do that, man. I wish I bought Bitcoin at 1. Yeah, it doesn't work like that one, unfortunately. Don't cry over the spoiled eggs, man. Tiela, what do you think about super trend indicator? Never used it, don't know what it is. New moon, yeah, new moon, guys. Also, new moon is on the charts. On the daily, you cannot see it. On the 4-hour, you can see it up here. There is a new moon, and new moon pushed us down hard. You can see here on the dollar, it just stumped us really, really hard. So if you do not believe in moons, today is the time to start believing in the moons, guys. Today start believing in the moons. Unfortunately, today is the day. I'm worried there is a point where it's going to go from 45 to 35 within like 10 minutes. I mean, it can do that. The dump didn't take that long. Let's see 5-minute charts up here. The last part of the dump took, this is 5-minute charts, so up here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. 35 minutes, it dumped all the way up from here down to there. 13% in 35 minutes. So maybe not 10 minutes per hour, but 35 minutes. So you go to the bathroom, you do some stuff, and you come back, and price is like down 30%. It can happen, but usually, it starts bleeding slowly. Do you leverage trade? Unfortunately, no, I don't leverage trade. I tried doing a couple of times, I tried, figuring out high leverage trade. I cannot do that. Rody M, $5. Thank you, boss. I appreciate the money, man. Thanks. All the money goes to the iPhone. All money goes to the iPhone. The moon god is teaching us to bow to him, her, it. We don't know. Buying time now. Buying time soon, not right now. I don't think that buying time is right now. Too scary right now. Can you show us algo thread? What's algo thread? If you think the dollar is going to pump, why do you think crypto will pump? Because dollar might dump and crypto pump. We don't know. You don't know how it's gonna do. Tiela, what's the best buy right now? I don't know, maybe gold, silver, I don't know. Best buy, best, that movie, the only winning move, I think is this one. This is 3 minutes.
Strange game. The only winning move is not to play. Strange game. The only winning move is...
A strange game. The only winning move is not to play. By the way, guys, if you have not seen the movie War Games, it's an old movie from 80s or something like that. The only winning move is not to play, because however you do it, you get wrecked. When you can expect the chart bits with 40k. You wish. 39. So yeah, that's guys, that's it. We are looking for the support, and unfortunately we didn't get any kind of support right now, but there are levels that we are looking at. Of course, there are levels that we are looking at. This around 44,000, give or take. There is also here something at around 42k down here. And of course the bottom down here at 38k, it's also good support. So we are looking for these supports to actually give us support and push the price towards the upside. Like we said yesterday, this might take a couple of days, maybe more, maybe less, depends on where we are and how long it takes to find the support. But at one point you gotta get above this line up here. That's bullish territory. That's when it becomes super bullish, and you know, the bull run continues. Down here it gets very bearish. Below 38 ounce gets very bearish, and you know, we might you know, dump further down. So we're gonna see. Where's CK when you need him for hopium? We can go to his Twitter, man. He posts all kind of terrible hacker film. Lol. It's not a hacker film, man. It's not a hacker film. It's a war games film. It's a nice. By Dawn's early light. Yeah, maybe. What do you think of Coin 98? Not much. I don't think much about any altcoins right now. Is a good idea to take profits at major resistance or wait for a dump like this? So, what you're asking, is a good idea to take profits here or wait for the dump like this and take profits down there? It does make sense, man. But yeah, the thing is, we didn't know that there was a big resistance here. I mean, there might be some kind of I was looking at resistance up here. I was looking at resistance up here at 50,000. I think that was my thing. And once we broke that, I was like, maybe I'm wrong, and this is just gonna continue towards the upside. So I became bullish up here. I became bullish here, but this was the resistance. So you know, if I had bought down here, you know, 50,000, something like that, you know, some kind of profit taking should have happened here. You know, but right now it's really easy to say in the retrospect on what should have been done, what should not be done. But yeah, you got some kind of support, you buy there, you go up to the resistance, you sell there. You know, buy support, sell the resistance. You don't buy resistance and hope it crosses the resistance. You never do that. Here we had resistance at 50,000. It crossed the resistance. You know, people, you know, FOMO'd in, and yeah, and then we crashed. Hello, my pure 100% blooded Romanian gypsy. When it broke 50, I was starting to be bullish. When it broke 52, I went full FOMO. Yeah, the same here. Like when it broke 50, I was like, oh man, come on. And then it went up 52, and I was like, okay, my technical analysis was off, and I am the first one to admit, okay, guys, maybe you guys are right. And then I went FOMO, and I was just about to buy. You know. I just woke up and drank 2 Pepsis. I think I have diabetes now. It's okay, man. We're doing fine. Within a month or so, should go back up and eventually head towards 100k. Well, if CoinSkid is right, it's 200k in a month or so. So we're gonna see how that plays out. He's Serbian, actually. Same, but never know. Okay, guys, are we gonna end it with that? You know, we're gonna end it with. What are we gonna end it with? Twitter, El Salvador. It's not actually El Salvador, but yeah, Bukake El Salvador. President, I don't know if you guys saw this, but you know, President of El Salvador tweeted. Where's the tweet? I forget where to. He tweets too much. El Salvador. Let's see here. Videos. El Salvador. We can end it with this one over here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for coming here and joining the stream. You know, on the way out, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Come back tomorrow, 9 AM Central European Time, every day on the dollar to see if this Armageddon is gonna continue or not. Go, where is the stop button? Batch got my back. See this one over. Okay guys, thanks, man. I hope you have some money left after you get your wife the typhoon. That's gonna be fine. It's just super chat money. It's just super chat money. Be terrible if Bitcoin actually broke El Salvador with the dump. Rubbing salt on our wounds. No guys. You know, we are just happy for El Salvador. Okay guys, see you around tomorrow 9 AM. Be hero, be square. Bye bye.